Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Sunday to every one of us. Yes, people have heard that Governor of Abia State, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hail from, has spoken. You'll be wondering, what did he say and which manner did he use to speak? Was that in enthusiasm? Was that in joke, in ridicule, or in dull manner? How did he present his speech? Was it touching? Was it impactful? Nobody knows, but you hear him. But I was just wondering, I say, what if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happened to be the governor of Abia State and someone under him has been detained in this form? Do you think it will be possible? Do you think it will last for 1 month and Mazi will not rally around to the whole world and call conference meetings and do sittings and go to Abuja and give them conditions and present some things on the table that will make Nigeria to shake and say, no, we can't continue with this? Do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happened to be the governor and that person will stay in prison for 1 year and nothing will happen? No, it's not possible. See, and when men, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a rare gem. Even while he was not governor, his words were shaking Nigeria like the wind was shaking the trees, shaking and bending Nigeria in any form. They just did everything. They went out of lawsuit and every other thing to capture him. I am telling you, they knew if they went legally, they wouldn't have made it. And they just did it. Kidnapped him from Kenya. Blindfolded him, raped him, tortured him, beaten him. They did a lot to him to bring him down. And that is why they are afraid to release him. They are saying, this peace that we are having is because this man is in our custody. If we leave him now, who knows how he will reinforce? Who knows people that have been waiting for his freedom? Who knows the power that will be? In fact, that's out of fear. They've not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you the truth. All the poisons they've given him, they're waiting so that it will manifest. But God, the giver of life, has not allowed those things to manifest the way it's supposed to. They are even surprised. They are like, what is this? What kind of a God does this man has? But they will see his God. God is visible. It's not a God that you can put in your wardrobe. It's not a God that you can face down or do anything to. Jehovah is Jehovah. Let me tell you, this my brother is doing well in terms of standing for Biafrans. I mean, this brother, you will hear his voice now. And then after him, you will hear Alex Otti. Tell me, what is going on in Igbo land? Why is it that we don't have leaders? Nobody is defending the youths. And that's why we are being eaten up like granules anywhere you see Igbos in Nigeria. They eat us up, like eat your businesses up, eat your peace, eat everything up. And nobody will say, it's not good for us. Let's check it, okay? Push and tell Alex Otti to make another speech. This one does not work. Let him make another speech. If governors cannot rally around him, let him say his own and let's hear him. We didn't hear him. What he said doesn't make sense to anyone. All right? Let's go there.
We have been engaging at the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the level at which we are engaging and the discussions that have happened and the assurances that have been received are not for public consumption, since it may hurt or derail the process. But you can take it for granted that as his governor, I'm in the forefront of ensuring that he comes back home. And all the Southeast governors are in tandem. So we are discussing it.
Did you hear that? Did you just heard that? That was like 24 hours to Nnamdi Kanu's court case, and all you could do was speak like this. Speak like this. How does this speech inspire confidence? How does this speech inspire the people behind you? How? How does this speech even raise alarm to Nnamdi Kanu's case? How does this speech even send a message to people who are holding him that we are serious in what we are doing in Southeast? How does this speech now sound like somebody who is really serious in getting Nnamdi Kanu out? I expected a firebrand speech. I expected a speech that was filled with verve. At least, even if you don't want to sound harsh, you should sound commanding, serious. You should look straight at the camera, look straight at the federal government and tell them what you want to tell them. The same way the northern governors speak whenever they have a resolution. The same way the southwest governors speak when they have a resolution. In fact, you should be standing side by side, if possible, with the southeastern governors. All of you should have a press statement at that point. You should, in a communique, stand in front of the government house of any state you choose and give a speech to the federal government. However you want to make that speech, make it a speech that is commanding, one that is demanding the release in a very strong way. Going with the fact of the issues in the Southeast and how releasing Nnamdi Kanu will make the life of your people better. The economy, the security of your people better. You should sell this message to the federal government. And I am telling you, if you have been doing this weeks, months ago, and 24 hours to go, you roll out a statement coupled with the pressure already on ground from all around Nigeria, north, south, east, and west, social media, it would have meant a lot, mostly importantly now, that his health is failing. But all we could get was this. This joke of a speech. This was a joke of a speech. Such a shame. That is very obvious that people don't take us serious because of this. They don't. They don't take Igbo serious. This is the reason why. We don't have mind. We are so cowardly. What will happen to you if you stand strong and speak boldly than this laid-back, dull, uninspiring speech? What will happen to you? You are a sitting governor. You have immunity. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Did Nnamdi Kanu commit treason? Did he kill anybody? I am sick and tired of this kind of character. I am sick and tired of people leading Igbo who do not understand the plight of Igbo. And I thank God that Abia State is a very strong, fiery state. And I thank God that Abia State is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu State. So you are the pilot governor that will seek his release. You are the pilot governor, the one who should lead the other governors pressing. Already, you have Agocha, who is his House of Assembly, representative, who is in the forefront of this. You should take a cue from Obi Agocha, a strong, fearless man who has been doing this for years. Did he die? Look at the way he has been speaking, always in the court. Did he die? Why can't you copy a cue from your own House of Assembly member? Speak boldly for him. It's not every day you do it. This is a few days to his court case. A few days to his court case. And you're speaking like this. Do you really want him to come out? Be sincere. Do you, with that speech, does it seem like you want Nnamdi Kanu to come out of that place? Does it seem, sir, that you want Nnamdi Kanu if somebody watches that speech, does it show somebody who wants Nnamdi Kanu to come out of that dungeon? Be sincere to yourself. Be sincere to yourself. Let's not tell lies. Nnamdi Kanu, at this point in time, Nnamdi Kanu needs voices of people who are around power, people who can speak and federal government will listen. You are among such people who can do that. And I'm calling upon you because somehow it seems as if Abia State people, are feeling the impact of lots of the policies that you are doing in your state, which, of course, we appreciate. The little things you are doing for the Abia people is obviously showing, mostly in Aba and Co. So I'm not taking anything away from you. I'm not taking anything away from the developmental strides in the Abia State. I am not. All I'm saying is that why don't you tap into the emotions of your people and correct this wrong that has been existing for the past, in fact, 10 years. You have the opportunity to do it now. You have the opportunity to break history. You have the opportunity to change the lives of your people. And I'm telling you, if you do that for Nnamdi Kanu, your name will be etched in the history of time. Because you can never take away your Igbo-ness from you. No matter how Nigerian you think you are today. What is even Nigeria? What name is Nigeria? What tribe in this country is Nigeria? Sir Alex Otti, please correct this wrong. And galvanize support for Nnamdi Kanu. Galvanize governors for him. Let's get this man out of this place.